last lines of defense, the goalies. Jonathan Quick, the U.S. Olympic team's mainstay in Russia, over half a decade as the guy in goal for the Los Angeles Kings. Henrik Lundqvist, what credentials? All-rookie, first All-Star, Vezina Trophy winner, and for his native Sweden, Olympic gold and Olympic silver. Averages about 35 wins a season. Impressive. Holtby's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the Capitals. Let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Marc-Andre Flurry gets the call to the goal crease. Half his life ago, at age 15, he was playing major junior hockey for the Cape Breton Screaming Eagles, and he dreamed of making a save that would win his team a Stanley Cup. He did just that for Pittsburgh in a Game 7 10 years later. Our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Corey Crawford in goal for this game. Has a Stanley Cup to his credit and a lot of patience. He had 5 years in the Blackhawks organization before he became an NHL regular. Jimmy Howard, Ogdensburg, upstate New York. A Maine Black Bear, a Grand Rapids Griffin, a U.S. Olympian, and remembered best for this emblem, Detroit Red Wings. Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Carey Price from the village of Anaheim Lake, British Columbia. A recent census says 319 people lived there. The gold medal standout for Canada at the 2014 Olympics, a former forward in roller hockey, but the goalie of record tonight. Tuukka Rask, grandson of a local team goalie in his native Finland, but has a Stanley Cup and an Olympic medal, and still in his 20s with lots more in front of him. Starting netminders, Antti Niemi, impressive career. Undrafted, played in Finland before going to Chicago and winning them a championship. Then he moved on to San Jose, where no one in the NHL had more wins in 2013. He had 24. Jonas Hiller, two-time Olympian for Switzerland, gets the call tonight. Trilingual, French, English, and German. Stops the international and the NHL puck a lot. Once led all the goalies in save percentage. Our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Semyon Varlamov, fresh from playing in Yaroslavl, Russia in the spring of 2009, became a surprise starter for the Washington Capitals in the playoffs, won 7 games and had 2 shutouts. No one that spring had more, and he was just turning 21. Josh Harding gets the start tonight, native of Regina, Saskatchewan. Over a decade in professional hockey, played in the Western Junior Hockey League for Regina's Pats and the Brandon Wheat Kings. Lines of defense, the goalies. Russian-born Sergei Bobrovsky, only 22 when he got his first NHL start. A win in the first game ever played at Consol Energy Center in Pittsburgh as a Philadelphia Flyer. In goal is Cam Ward. Rookie year in the NHL, he won 14 games in the regular season, 15 in the playoffs, including the last one for the Stanley Cup with Carolina in 2006, and he was playoff MVP. At the starting netminders, Neuwert's the starter again tonight. He plays really large in the net, doesn't give the opponent much to shoot at, hoping to come up big for the Sabres. In goal is Bobby Lou, one of Roberto Luongo's nicknames. Born in Montreal, a 3-time Olympian, the last 2 times he finished the tournament with a gold medal. Mike Smith, big man, 6'4", NHL goalie since 2006. Once played in Lexington, Kentucky in the minors. Has led the NHL in shutouts during his career and has scored a goal with his stick. Andrei Pavelich is in goal, 6'3", 220, good size, native of the Czech Republic. He spent his years with one organization, Atlanta Thrashers, Winnipeg Jets, and he won an AHL playoff title with the Chicago Wolves. And the starting goalies. Cory Schneider comes from the Massachusetts town of Marblehead. All-America selection from Boston College, AHL's leading goalie in Manitoba with the Moose. No one had more shutouts in the NHL than he did, and he's not even 30. Slovakia-born Jaroslav Halak has prepared his goal crease for the start of another game here. A 2-time Olympian for his country and shared the Jennings Trophy for fewest goals yielded while in St. Louis. Starting netminders, Ben Scrivens gets the start tonight, a native of Spruce Grove, Alberta. He set a number of goaltending records in 4 years at Cornell University and was an All-America selection. Ryan Miller, a career of brilliance, All-American at Michigan State, outstanding goalie in the AHL with Rochester, outstanding goalie in the NHL with Buffalo, outstanding goalie in the 2010 Olympics for Team USA. Not our observations, those were all awards. Now we turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. He's got the start. You know, if they like the goalie and they like playing for you, you stand a good chance to be strong, and that's the hope for the Ducks. Pecorine is the starter almost all the time. He's the finisher. An NHL All-Star, he followed up being the winningest goalie in the AHL in Milwaukee with being winningest in the NHL in Nashville. Turn to the last lines of defense, the goalies. Ben Bishop, the goalie of choice for this contest, and a good choice it is. A huge presence at 6'7", 214, and at 28 finally got a chance to prove his value as a clutch goalie for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Steve Mason is a big man in goal, 6'4", over 215 pounds, a right-hand catching netminder from Oakville, Ontario. All he did his rookie year in Columbus was lead the NHL in shutouts with 10. That also got him the Calder Trophy for Rookie of the Year. Minders. Kari Lehtinen, native of Helsinki, has played for teams with nicknames such as the Wolves, Thrashers, and Stars, and has been a star for all. He gets the start in tonight's game. Elliott's in goal tonight. The coach's decision made with confidence for the Blues. The starting netminders. Jonathan Bernier, the netminder tonight, won a Stanley Cup with Los Angeles, led the American Hockey League in Manchester with 9 shutouts, and was a 3-year member of the Lewiston team in the Quebec Major Junior League. Craig Anderson gets the call to the crease. Park Ridge, Illinois, over a decade in the NHL, never gave up. He was claimed on waivers 3 times in 2 months at 25 and didn't get his big chance until he joined the Colorado Avalanche at age 29.